So Graham Hancock, sir, I hope you see this. I haven't studied your work, nor the people who have refuted your claims in detail. I haven't looked at... So, I'm aware. I've seen interviews of you, and other people have spoken about your work. I've reviewed more of what your claims than your opponents, the people refuting your claims. Now, criticism for you, sir. Well, first, probably, dude, astounding technology that is lost to time. Astounding and impressive technology, fully lost to time, and civilizations that there's little to no evidence for. Some, though. I think you're probably right. Every detail probably fall in every claim you make. All of it, no, but some of that, like impressive stuff, medical technology that we don't have. That's good stuff. Buildings that were like other buildings other than giant stacks of limestone. Cool stuff. Machines, something kind of electrical, some equivalent to, if not that, something like that. Stuff figured out and then lost to time, and then that whole piece of land now underwater. The tectonic shifts, whether it's underwater or not, it's just gone, all right? Probably. Okay, sir. Mr. Graham Hancock, I'm strongly urging you. There's slightly an air of victimhood narrative when you address mainstream archaeology. And, okay, the part where those people reviewed your work, read your book, bought the book, read it, and then posted somewhere, published or publicly spoke on your work, disagreeing with it, saying what Graham Hancock said, and like, I haven't looked too much, I'm more aware of your claims than their claims against you. Now, I'm also more aware of the mainstream historical narrative than your somewhat alternative, not fully conflicting with the mainstream idea, though. Like, you're not, like, the stuff that they have documented, you're probably not saying that stuff's not real. You might, some disagreement. When was that built? Göbekli Tepe. Older than what they say. Okay, the water erosion on the Sphinx one. I don't know if that's your claim or someone else's, that kind of stuff. The fact that they review and speak on your work, mine they have not. I'm not published that kind of stuff, anything like that. So I'm jealous of not haters, man. They're not. I don't believe that. And dude, if there's a guy that gets emotional, they think you're doing people injustice by lying about it and shit. And if there's a guy being like personal attack, rude shit, like that's not okay. But they're doubling down on stuff that's been peer reviewed, stuff that, and then your claims, they're not convinced. That's allowed, sir. Mr. Graham Hancock, please, that is allowed. And I'm inviting you to take a gram of mushrooms about it. Take a gram of mushrooms about famous in their field, archaeology. Like I'm guessing some of your opponents, I don't know their names, I know yours. Some of them have read your claims after purchasing the book, and then they had a platform in academia and in the public where they addressed it, and they were like, false claim. That's not true. That's a stretch. Like picked apart your argument, and let's say you're right. I believe you. Those guys, dude, they're not in the wrong for How big of a deal is it really? If it's 7,000 years ago? Oh, we have evidence of a lot of stuff. 27,000 years ago, spaceships and electrical and automobiles, something like really impressive technology. So, okay, and some stuff. I don't know if this is anywhere in your work, just something I have seen on the internet. Like it within a rock that was found very deep, something that looks like gears and stuff. Not a natural formation, and it's like it's fossilized, could have used to been metal, kind of like stuff that's found looking like it came out of, it looks like a car part. And they found it deep. They didn't find it in like an archaeological dig of a city. They found it like deep in like a diamond mine. They'll find, looks like a spark plug. They had to bust open a rock that's 70 million years old. It looks like a spark plug. Something like that. So you're probably right, Mr. Hancock. What I'm saying though, I've seen many interviews of you, Joe Rogan, Lex Friedman recently. I would rather, and there's a guy who, I watched this stuff, your fiction, I have read some. I've read some of your fiction, I enjoyed it. Didn't get all the way into the whole War God, I believe it was. I don't think I finished it. I enjoyed some of it. I think I had to move, didn't keep the book. So, so just an honest thing there. So, positive review of the first quarter of God of War God. I forget the name of the book. The one where Cortez is on his way. There's a girl who's set to be sacrificed. Cortez is on his way. There's a kid who's like a slave. There's a clergyman on the ship. That stuff. Your historical fiction. I enjoyed what I read. Just lost the book. Had to move some because it's big. I was like, eh. But the part where, yes, I'm inviting you to review the kind of tone. You're addressing people who are refuting your claims. So be happy that you got the attention. Yes, celebrate. Don't celebrate that the haters are paying attention to that kind of weak, mean shit. No, dude, celebrate like your words of your bestsellers were looked at by the people that are hold PhDs. People who hold PhDs. I do not, you do not. They didn't look at my Facebook posts about that kind of stuff. They read your whole bestseller after buying it. And it's, dude, and like the part where their claims might not, wouldn't invite you to say their claims are a bunch of malarkey. It's a fair disagreement. Because the claims you're making is fascinating stuff. So like don't celebrate that you're so good that you got haters. No, celebrate that you got the attention of people who, like, the claims were interesting enough that people in the top of their field, paid to study, research, and write about this stuff and teach others, decided to look into it. And they're like, there's no evidence. He's making claims with not enough evidence. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked into that much of the refutation. Only your side of the story, on my part, looked at you talking about the people refuting you. And I'm just inviting you, talk about people's refutation of you, little less emotion. You will enjoy being interviewed about that stuff more, I think. Like, address those who refute you sans emotion. This is Jake McCurdy. Don't forget to YouTube, Don't forget to block and shadow ban. Smash that block and report button. Thank you, sir.